How's it going, everybody? I got the big lathe pretty well. Well, it's running anyway. It's a bit of a temporary setup, but it works. I got it back down on its leveling bolts, or feet, whatever you want to call it. I got it all leveled up. I did that yesterday. Tailstock's back on. The chuck is on. So, give you an idea how big this thing actually is. And I got somewhat of a temporary motor thing rigged up here. That's the original pulley off of the original motor. The original motor is 1750 RPM. This motor is 3450. So this reduction here makes up for that. So I just got everything bolted to my drill block here, just make sure this thing works. And it's running. All the belts are pretty loose here now, but and I had to leave the cover off because the side normally comes down here where the belts now are. So this is a occupation health and safety nightmare at the moment, but it works. I just drew this piece of steel here in the chuck. I don't know if it's... I had a measuring tape here a second ago. There we go. Yeah, it's 3.5 inch stock. As you can see, it looks tiny in here. And I got a 1 inch tool bit. That's a TNMG right hand tool holder. That's a 1 inch shank, and as you can see, I had to shim it up like 3/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna have to try to dig up some bigger tooling on eBay or something. But anyways, I haven't made a cut with this yet. I've had it spun up, but I haven't cut anything, so this will be my first time cutting, and you guys will get to see it as well. So I'll find a spot now to put this GoPro, and we'll be back. Alright, I'll show you how to get this thing going. That's your high and low, that's your emergency stop. Get her started up, just right now I'm in 112 RPM. That's your forward and reverse clutch there. So let's see what happens. That's ironic. I zeroed out right on zero. Okay, I just dialed in 20 thousandths of an inch depth of cut, so that'll be 40 overall. And I got a feed rate of 16 thou per revolution. That's a pretty bad surface finish, but I'm spinning it way too slow for carbide and size material. Bump it up to 140. I haven't spun it this fast yet, so we'll see what happens. I think I got a good bit of belt slippage on the go, so it's not running quite as fast as it should be, I don't think. This is a 30 thou depth of cut. Well, the chip is blue anyway, that's a better sign. I hope you guys can hear me alright. This thing is pretty damn loud. She's gonna go to 50 thou now in a second. And there's 50 thou right there. So it's not bad. Well, hit my chip. The style insert that's in here is not a chip breaker or nothing. Well, it might be at a ridiculously high cut. Well, yeah. There you go. That's the first cut of the big lathe. You guys got to see it same time as I did. 5 horsepower motor seems like it's going to be alright. It has enough power cutting, but when I'm engaging the clutch, there is a lot of drag at the first little bit. I mean, this is 800 pounds or so. You got to get that spinning at whatever RPM you want. I said that was 140 then. You could definitely tell that the motor wasn't too happy about it. But what? It did it, so I'm going to try running it like this for a bit. I'm going to tighten up those belts a little bit better over there. As of right now, there's a 2x4 and a piece of steel down there. I don't know if you can see it. Without that, this whole drill block, as heavy as it is, gets dragged towards the lathe, and the belts goes even slacker than what they are now. And I don't think, yeah, they're not bad, but this is just a proof of concept, basically. Like I said, now I'm going to tighten up those belts a little bit more, try to get it not slipping as much. Running at some higher speeds, see what I'm comfortable with it, and go from there. I do have a line on a 15 horsepower motor and a rotary phase converter to go along with it. And now that I'm running this motor a little bit, I think I am going to upgrade to that. I just want to make sure this lathe runs fine and cuts good and is accurate and not any real major mechanical problems before I go spending the cash on that. I don't want to waste not a couple thousand, but over $1,000 on a motor and rotary phase converter to find out that lathe is a piece of junk. I don't think it's going to be, but like I said, I don't got a shitload of money just kicking around to throw at a motor that I might not end up needing, so I'm going to play with this for a bit. Might keep that set up there, I'll just tidy it up and do it better. I'll actually build a mount so it goes on the lathe and not on a block sitting next to it. But yeah, that's it for now, everybody. This is a short video today. I just wanted to show you guys this thing spinning. Cutting a bit of metal for the first time. I've had it now for 3 weeks, so I've been waiting for this day for a while. So anyways, as always, like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you're not already and you want to. And have a good one.